Hey, I'm Mark.
I'm Carolyn.
We are an unlikely couple.
I'm 15 years older than him.
We met 19 years ago.
We're still together.
We met in a sausage kitchen.
Now we're vegan.
We recently quit our jobs as cooks
We left Montreal.
so we can travel.
We set out for Asia.
First stop, Bangkok. When we left Montreal, it wasn't the coldest day ever, and we didn't want to drag our coats around these hot countries because we're traveling to tropical places, and we want to travel light. Anyway, so we said goodbye to that, that fluffy snow piling up on the branches of the trees.
We were fortunate enough to have a ride to the airport because Mark's mother and father happened to live beside a limo driver. So we got a good deal and it was really nice. That was a major bonus.
Yeah, the driver, he's already chauffeured Bette Midler in the past and Fabio.
I don't know if he chauffeured Fabio, did he?
Well, nearly. He nearly did.
Who
He
cares?
greeted him in his hotel room, and Fabio was coming out of the shower in a bath towel. So now he's
Yeah.
driving us.
Yeah,
So
now
he's
he's
moving up in the world. Right?
Yeah.
We're better than Bette Midler anyway. Maybe not Fabio. He's an amazing looking guy. So Carolyn's worried about everything all the time. It's just constant. Sometimes she'll just see a shadow in the corner of her eye, and then she'll be like, right? So this has been going on for months, like 2 months, 3 months before our travel date finally showed up, and I'm just like, relax, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be fine. So she's just scared for everything. Can we get to the airport on time? Did we pack everything? Or where's your passport? Where's your passport? All that stuff, and but it went fine, man.
I was worried that we wouldn't get to sit together because we didn't pre-book. So, I mean...
Yeah, that was another worry that
Yeah.
you had. Was like, oh, we're not gonna sit together.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, but we almost didn't. He asked if we would sit behind each other or one of us, and we're like, oh, do we have to? He goes, oh, okay, never mind. And then he found something.
And you were worried about the inspection too. They would
Oh,
search
yeah.
our bags and everything.
Well, they did, but
Feel my balls and everything like that. Showed them. They checked the laptop. The girl was like, "That's a big laptop."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, you don't want to know." Yeah, we had like about 2.5 hours to kill, so we stopped for a snack and a drink.
we were so hungry. Oh my God! Like, what do? We're stuck in an airport. We didn't bring any snacks because we're traveling so light. We have our like 2 backpacks and a thingy, and so we were like, nah, we won't bring anything. But now we're hungry. And we had been away for a while. There weren't too many vegan options.
The only vegan option was good old hummus.
Yeah, well, there was other dips too. So we found one
There
place.
was like olive tapenade and
Yeah.
some beets.
But that was only one dish in one place. Montreal is known for having a lot of vegan places, but not at the airport. Not that we could find. But it was all right. It did the job.
We were flying Air China. Was the best price we can get, and it was going to stop in Beijing for a 2-hour stop, and then to Bangkok from there.
It was an economy flight. So let me tell you, you get what you pay for, because these seats, they were the smallest seats I've ever sat in on a plane. So if you're a big guy or gal, don't consider not flying Air China.
I had the window seat. Carolyn was in the middle,
Yeah.
and on the aisle there was this old guy in a cane who can barely walk.
Yeah, and barely stand. I got shafted in the middle. I'm like squished in there. And we go to the bathroom a lot, so this guy with the cane, we didn't want to bother him and have him stand up every 2 seconds, but we had to. It was like I was holding it sometimes for like over an hour. I was like, oh, really gotta go. And then finally Mark goes, well, like that's not our problem, like we gotta go, and there's a bathroom there.
One of the movies I watched was The Revenant with Leonardo DiCaprio. Man, it was like, it was pretty good, but it was like 2 hours of Leonardo DiCaprio going like really intense, like. We ordered vegan meals online, so we were set up for the flight, and we get the meals first when you have the special diet. We had the special diet, right? So people were like looking at us. We got served first. It's like, you suckers, man. Not vegans.
Yeah, they're also looking because they want to know what you're eating, so they don't want to be rude. They're just sneaking a peek. You know, I'm hungry. I want my food. So that's a little awkward because then you don't want to eat before they get their food. But you know, that's the way it goes.
It wasn't the worst.
No,
That's fine.
Well, actually, I was very surprised and slightly disappointed that the first meal that we got was rice and beans. Like, could you not have thought of something else? And what made it even worse is that they didn't even put salt on it. Like, it tasted like something that would be in a nursing home. It had no flavor. You know, I guess they think vegans don't need anything. Like, they don't like flavor.
We stopped in Beijing and it was really cold. We weren't expecting that. So we boarded the plane outside and we were pretty cold. But what we discovered when Beijing, it kind of hit me. I was looking at the time and I was like calculating in my head and I made a mistake. Because I thought we were going to land in Bangkok at noon. But we were going to land at like midnight instead. And we didn't have the Airbnb booked until like
after all that
the following morning.
No,
morning, so we were like, oh shit, what do we do? We're fucking wrecked here.
The thing is, we booked this 2 months ahead, and the whole time we were thinking that we're gonna get there at 12 noon, everything's gonna be great, we're gonna get there in the afternoon, perfect time to check in, and now we're like, it's gonna be midnight, and we don't have a room booked. Like, in Bangkok, where are we gonna go? We have no idea.
So we landed in Bangkok, we got a cab, and we told them it was all like, yeah, we go in this area, and we picked an area, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, where's your hotel? We was like, we don't have a hotel, we made a mistake. And he was like, no hotel.
Yeah, he thought we were crazy.
Like, yeah. And then we asked for some of his advice and he dropped us off somewhere.
Yeah.
We paid quite a bit.
We paid like way over our
580
budget.
baht to
Well,
take the cab all the way down. I wasn't ready for the
Well, I said to him,
SkyTrain at that point.
Well, you're not supposed to. Well, it wasn't running anyway. It was 2 o'clock, almost 1:30. But you're not supposed to take a taxi unless they have a meter on. So I said to him, "You want to put on your meter?" And he said, "But I'm just like, I don't want to argue with this guy. Okay, how much are you going to charge us?" And it was more, I think, than it should have been. More than what we were expecting to pay, but it didn't matter. We were so tired. We hadn't slept in 3 days.
So he drops us off in this night market and he's like, see, there's a hotel there. And we're like, all right, thanks. And so we started walking around. We got a hotel nearby for
way too much. It was a costly mistake that we made by not booking ahead of time. We could have got the Airbnb sooner if we knew. And we're super hungry. We did get invited into a restaurant there by this lady. And I said, do you speak English? And she said, she pointed to another guy, and I said, we want something with no meat. And then I said, ginjay, because that's what somebody told us to say for vegan. Remember what she said?
She was like, something like that, right?
Yeah, she was just like, no ginjay, no. And we're like, okay, see ya. Sorry, thanks.
Yeah,
So,
you're kind of out of luck when it comes to the street food, often.
well, they say there are some very good vegan street foods available in some night markets. We haven't gotten there yet.
We wound up just getting durian,
And lots of other things, yeah.
some peanuts. They got this kind of weird ass sandwich from the 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah.
It was vegan though. So we slept like 4 hours, got up the next morning, checked out, navigated through the SkyTrain and the metro system to find our way to the Airbnb. So it was pretty simple actually.
Yeah.
We're staying in a gated community, so really nice. Everything's pristine and manicured and cleaned.
Yeah.
It's like we're living with the aristocracy of Bangkok. Like little golf carts that drive you to
Shuttles.
just the shuttles to the
gate. There's even a little mall. There's a mall across from there that from here that has all these restaurants and stuff. It's not great. It's expensive. It's for rich people for sure. But we have a 7-Eleven, which is where we get our little knickknacks and items. I actually got some. I got some groceries there the other day.
Super nice. I can get used to this kind of lifestyle, you know.
Yes,
It's kind of
and
getting to
no.
my head now. It's
No.
getting to my head, but not so much that I would actually use those like golf carts to drive.
No, we're not doing
You know,
that.
I just can't have someone just like, here, drive me.
It takes
Wow.
5 minutes to walk across the bridge.
Yeah, it's a really short walk.
So we, in our
I want to stay connected to the more rustic farm hands of the world, you know?
Yeah. So the Airbnb is pretty tight. It's nice. It's small. We're really happy with it. It has everything. We purposely got a kitchen so that we could cook most of our meals, even though we did eat out once. And we
we got like little markets here on the street. Everywhere you walk around nearby.
Oh, and a
big ass grocery store.
Yeah, big supermarkets around where we're getting our stuff. I don't know why. When we're in a foreign country, we love going to supermarkets. It's so weird.
As soon as you travel, you gravitate towards the like shopping centers. And
like, I don't know what. We hate shopping. We're cooking our own meals to save some money. A lot of people were saying that it's really cheap to eat street food and stuff like that. You can find really good prices. But it's not just that. We don't want to travel every time we want to eat breakfast. We don't want to have to get a metro and go find something. So we got a lot of good fruits from the market, all these tropical fruits. Like, we're really happy to be eating those because we didn't eat a lot of fruit in Montreal. Like,
yeah, well, for breakfast we're having lots of dragon fruit, passion fruit. What are the other things?
I don't know what the one thing is called. I can't remember, but it's really sweet and it has a kind of a jelly-like texture. It's like a little candy, but not that sweet. We're eating rose apple, it's called. And it's really, really juicy and sweet and delicious. And we also tried jackfruit the other day. I couldn't believe it. It tastes like, I mean, I've had it before when I was a little kid because I was born here. But it tasted like juicy fruit gum, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
is that what you got from it?
It's really good. But like the next day, there's like a little bit of an aftertaste, and the next day or after eating it 2 days in a row, you're kind of like, oh, that's enough. That's enough for now.
Yeah. What did you think of the durian? Like, that was my first time since I was 4 or 3 eating durian, and I was excited to taste it. What did you think of that? Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it pretty
good.
Did you love it? It had like a sulfury taste.
I'm not sure if I like it, but to be honest, I think I like it. I might even love it, but I might hate it. When I came to Bangkok, I was really yearning for that nostalgia from when I was a little kid. So that's why we decided to have a little excursion. And people were saying go to Chinatown. It's a little bit older part of town. And I thought maybe I could rekindle some of the memories that I had from when I was a kid.
On the way to Chinatown, we stopped at Lumpini Park.
I really wanted to see a lizard very badly. And I got an extra bonus when I saw not only a lizard, but he was hanging out with his little buddies. We walked several kilometers. Where we wanted to go was a pier close by so that we could get a boat taxi and just go to another area.
The narrow streets are pretty interesting to look at. They got all these piles of junk and metal there. It's like, it's crazy looking.
Yeah, I don't know why they keep piling it up.
Scrap metal.
We were searching for the pier, and we finally got a glimpse of it, quite a distance away. And when this tuk-tuk driver just appears out of nowhere, and he says, hey, I can take you to the boat, cheap boat. And we said, well, we're walking. And he said, no, 10 baht each. And we know don't take a tuk-tuk because they're going to try and get commission from someplace. So I said to him, no, well, we don't want to stop anywhere. We don't want to buy anything. No problem, he says. So we agreed.
Yeah, we were like, well, the water's right over there. He's like, no, this way. And we're like, all right. I was kind of fun to drive in the tuk-tuk though. It was worth it just for that. And then he led us down a deep alley to another area of the water, and then there was just really like bitchy woman there.
Yeah.
And
selling
it
tickets.
was selling tickets to go on this boat.
Yeah, I go up to her and I'm like, we want a boat just to go somewhere else. Well, she said, you go to Temple. And I said, okay, well, we want to walk around after. We want to get off the boat and walk around. And she goes, you go to Temple. And I said, okay, we don't want to go to a temple. We just want to go somewhere else. and get out of the boat and walk around. And she's like, no walk, water. So we're like, yeah, I know there's water. I'm not gonna walk on the water. I want to walk outside of the boat. So that didn't go well. We just said, okay, you know what, later. So we walked away.
So we walked from the Chinatown back to Racha Madri metro station, and then we got out at ASOC just to walk the streets. We settled down and grabbed a drink. Then we were in the renegade section of town.
It's a
right?
sexy section. It's fun to watch these ladies try to get customers. And we don't know if they're ladies or lady boys, and that was the fun of it all, to try and figure it out. But some of them were obvious.
Yeah, I walked by this one lady boy, and then he was looking at me, and he was doing all sassy, like, I was thinking, like, man, it's like, what do you want me to do? And the other places, when the tourists walk by, some are more wretched than others, and then the girls try to get them to come in the parlor, and then they kind of like, as the guys walk away, they like slap their ass and giggle and stuff, and the guy's walking away, he's all like he's walking away with a little spring in his step now, he's all like, oh yeah, still got it. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. But can you imagine if we did that? If a guy did that to a girl, a bunch of guys like slapping a woman's ass. Oh,
there was one guy that after the girl slapped his ass, he turned around and grabbed her boob. And then,
oh really? I didn't see that.
But he was a real dork. It was fun making fun of like the scene for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, so that's where we're at so far. We're nearly fully recovered from the jet lag.
It wasn't just jet lag. I mean, just felt kind of under the weather and disoriented. This is not the way it's supposed to be. I thought I could just like be dropped into Bangkok and go, yeah, woo! And didn't turn out that way.
Kind of like a fish out of water. I like slipped on a crack in the pavement and like my toes bleeding.
Yeah, and
so I got to stay in for a day or two.
You know, ladies, when a guy hurts himself, you know what happens.
It's all your fault. Let's go over there. And I'm like, yeah, that was.
You agreed.
No. It's like I already walked like 25 kilometers in 2 days. What more do you want?
Well, don't stub your toe. Just watch where you're going.
It's a stupid flip-flops, man.
Just walk like a normal person, okay? Don't be a...
All right. Thanks for catching up on us, guys. Catch you later.
See ya.
Bye.